Hey, good morning, everyone. It is Monday, and we have training on Friday. Ask and attract training. You want to ask big enough, frequent enough to the right people, and attract what you want in the combination of the law of gravity, Goya, and attraction, all working together in the ask and attract strategy. Training on Friday. Looking forward to it. A bunch of clubhouse stuff going on. If you haven't joined Clubhouse, make sure you reach out. Putting up a 2-minute drill every Friday on Amazon Prime. Check that out. All you got to do is reach out to me for my books, guides, exercises, training. David at dmeltzer.com. We got a text community, 949-298-2905. Pin below. Let's take some questions. Here we go. What is situational knowledge? Hey, that's a great question. Thanks for asking. Situational knowledge is the knowledge that you acquire through experience. To me, it's the most valuable of all knowledge, but it's acquired through experience, not by going to undergrad, grad school, law school, whatever you went to. Situational knowledge is the dummy tax applied to the experiences you've had in order to learn the lessons to pass them on to others so they don't have to pay the dummy tax. I like that question. Thank you. Favorite moment of yesterday's Super Bowl? My favorite moment was Pat Mahomes not scoring a touchdown on the defense. So I thought, to me, Gronk's touchdowns, I was right on my predictions yesterday for once. I always say I'm right at least, or I'm wrong at least half the time. So it was nice to be right and almost nailed the exact score even. So every once in a while, a blind squirrel finds an acorn. That's all I got to say. So that was my favorite moment. What lessons did you learn from yesterday's clubhouse session? I tried to do a 30-minute tailgate networking. It was 3.5 hours with unbelievable people showed up. Baron Davis and Mark Sanchez and Jay Fiedler and Berline. I mean, list went on and on. Mauricio, the great soccer player. Jen Welter, the first woman NFL coach. And the lesson I learned is if you put out the right frequency, people want to learn. They want connection. They want community. And we built, a great community yesterday on the tailgate party. Thank you, everyone, for coming. It was extraordinary. Let's do it again. I'll be on Clubhouse every Friday, 6 a.m. Pacific. I do the good Breakfast of Champions. And it's a great time, and great knowledge is shared. Great relationships are made as well. It was good. Quick advice for a 23-year-old business person. Don't quit. Be consistent and persistent in the pursuit of your potential. Also, understand segmentation. So Clubhouse again today at 3 p.m. Jake reminded me. See, I got so much going on. Thank you, Jake. I need you there, brother. 3 p.m. Clubhouse. Join me today on there. But 23-year-old advice, be radically humble. Ask for help. Stay in business. Enjoy the consistent, persistent pursuit of your potential, but also understand that it's going to take you 90% of your effort to get to 25% of the way there. The next 5% will get you to 50% of the way there. The next 5% will get you 100% of the way there. 90% of your effort is to get to 25% of the way there. This causes resistance, void, shortages, and obstacles. It forces us to look at what we don't want. Also, sometimes quit, as well as look for what other people want. Same advice for a 15-year-old. Be radically humble. Ask for help. That's what Friday's training is. Ask and attract. Liv, I love you more, even more than Jakey does. Liv Shriver, if you don't follow her, she's amazing. If you are feeling down, anxious, frustrated, follow Liv Shriver and watch her. You will see what positive energy and motion is. I am so proud of you and love you, Liv. Thank you so much. I got a 4th daughter there. Here we go. If you were giving advice to one of those chief players on dealing with the loss, what would you say? Be radically humble, learn the lessons, and understand that pain that you're feeling is just an indicator that you have lessons to learn. And it'll take you to a better place, a better position. Also, pray for other people's happiness and enjoy and respect the success of Gronk's 4th Super Bowl ring, Tom Brady's 7th Super Bowl ring, 10th Super Bowl appearance. Pray for their happiness, learn lessons of how and why they got there, and get better yourself. Enjoy. the consistent every day, persistent without quit, pursue your potential, how to be more disciplined, lower the bar, realize that discipline is a muscle, that you're better off doing something every day, 2 minutes than 2 hours on a Saturday, that we need to practice being consistent and persistent and disciplined before we start injecting activity into that discipline or consistency, or what I call the habit machine. We need to build the machine first, then we can effectuate everything that goes into that machine. So awesome. Here we go. What did you learn from shooting the Office Hours pilot on Friday? Every time that I develop a show and shoot the pilot, I learned how you could take a possibility from nothing, of knowing what you want to develop, turn it into a probability, and then have it be your perspective or reality, and then realize you didn't know what you didn't know, and you start all over again. There's a new possibility, a bigger, better, improved possibility, which then becomes a probability, which becomes your new perspective. Once again, reinforcing it's okay to be a hypocrite, to admit you didn't know what you didn't know. But they're evolving and growing and learning a lot of lessons along the way. Let's see who's here. Crystal wants to go live real quick. I'd love to take a live question here before we have to get going on a Monday. Friday's training, everything's available. The playbook, download that on Spotify, Entrepreneur, everywhere we go. And here we are. We got the washing machine. Hello.
Hi, honey. You caught me messed up. How are you doing?
What's up, girl? You got a question for me?
I'm learning. You just popped on, and I'm trying to learn about business because you already know what we're trying to do is move out of here first.
Good.
And I got the GoFundMe up there, and I need to get involved in some type of business. I got to be home.
Well, there's plenty of businesses to be at home. Let's look into finding something that we can buy low and sell high, a predetermined amount, something, let's do your due diligence while you're at home. Find something that's available, reverse engineer it, and utilize the internet to flip it. I think that's the fastest way from home, or create something. But I suggest, using the reverse engineer. There's so many different platforms selling the same things at different prices. If you could pre-sell something, just keep building, and building. And of course, reach out to me. I'll send you my books, my guides, and exercises. So you got a little roadmap to get to where you want to go. Because, remember, the easiest way to get to where you want to go is ask someone that's already there for directions. I got some directions I can send to you and everyone. Just email me, David@Meltzer, okay?
I will. I definitely will. I wanted to just show you one thing, too. So you already know what was going on.
Wow.
All right.
Yeah.
So that's why we're all tired. I got to get things rolling. I just been skeptical about putting any money anywhere yet. That's why I've been trying to do the GoFundMe and do my taxes, and I'll see if I could put something in something.
Yeah, where can people find the GoFundMe?
It's just look up GoFundMe, and it says a kidney. It says a home and a kidney for a family of 6.
There you
so
go.
You see, this is where I do my. Yeah, we do it right here in the house.
All right, my friend. Well, we're going to support you. Everybody reach out, and we all praying for you. Focus in on what you want. Stay consistent. These are England is something better. Just remind yourself. Have faith.
I do. And it's like my mind's working fast because I worked at Food Line. I'm an essential worker. That's how I got sick.
Yeah.
So they basically turned their back on me when I got sick. So I'm like, okay, so I'm going to just get on that computer and look up stuff and just see, because they don't care. Like everybody needs to just start looking into things, putting their money somewhere, like you said.
Only person that needs to care is you. Let's care about yourself and take care of it, all right?
Thank you, Mr. David. Appreciate it. God bless you. Thank you.
God bless you. Look it up. There's my girl, Crystal Diamond. It's not easy out there, right? I've been there. My bottom had a basement. And I want you all to think about, I'm going to focus in on what I want, and I'm going to do everything I can all day long and have faith I'm going to end up somewhere better. I promise you, nothing will come to you. That pain that's coming to you is just an indicator that you have a lesson to learn. to get to somewhere better. It's an indicator. It's a turn signal. It's not a stop sign. You can see the strength and courage that she has, and she's going to make it happen. And someday it'll be her story. It'll be her story. She is no victim, and neither are you. So let's all help each other and find the light, the love, and the lessons and everything that's going on. Appreciate Chris for coming on. Let's see who else that we have here. And we'll go one more guest real quick. Here we go. Vaughn's finest. And here we go.
Finally, David, the absolute blessing on a Monday. I just finished emailing you. First of all, many blessings go out to Crystal. Powerful story. Everybody go check out her GoFundMe. Support as much as you can. One thing I think I've learned during this pandemic is we all need to think outside of the box. We need to restructure, refocus, and I think everyone's been trying to do that, and I guess Crystal is no different than the rest of us, so power to her, and I wish her all the best.
My man, he's just reinforcing as well. That's so good, man. You said one word that really triggers me. I'm in a deep practice of refocus, because we can only focus in on one thing, and there's a muscle, a capability that we have that I believe expands past time, right? Because the speed of thought moves faster than the speed of light, which means we can go forward and back, we can go present, past, and future all at once, but it takes a muscle, and the capability or skill that we have is called refocus, meaning how quickly can we go from one thing to another back to what we're focusing in on. So it appears to be a multitasking situation. It appears as if you can do 2, 3, 4 things at once, or at least get more done, be more productive, more accessible, and more gracious in everything that you do. And we can all do that if we listen to Vaughn and we're refocusing on what we do instead of thinking that we're multitasking. Refocus, realign, and relearn certain things, and reinvent, reinnovate, re-engineer. God bless you all. Crystal, you're there. I lost Vaughn. I apologize. If our cars work like the internet, we all be in trouble. Just be grateful that our cars don't work like the internet, right? Here we go. How do you avoid wasting energy? Well, first of all, energy can't be wasted. It can be utilized in the wrong direction. So what I want to do is take the perspective that, for example, I am healed. And so what is it that's interfering with my health, and utilizing my energy to clear what interferes with my health, with my gratitude, with my forgiveness, with my worthiness, with my happiness, all of those different things. No problem, Vaughn. You come back on with me sometime. We'll do that again. You just jolted me with that. Let's take a couple more questions. Remember, this Friday's training on Asking to Track. Crystal came on, made and asked. Support her, of course, as well. Very, very inspiring today. How do you practice ending fear? 4 steps in practice ending fear. Number 1, identify what you're afraid of. There's primal fears, and the Freudian fears. Secondary fears, for me, I know I have a need to be right, a need to be offended, a need to be separate, inferior, superior, guilty, resentful, all these different things. If I can identify when I'm feeling that way, then I can, instead of fighting it, resisting it, going over and under it, etc., just stop. And then I drop by breathing. There's the ferocious Buddha in me. I breathe through my nose, out through my mouth to the end of the universe. And then I roll with the velocity that has come through me from the greatest source of light, love, and lessons to others in the positive direction of what I want, angling towards it with faith that I'm going to end up somewhere better. Thank you all there. Let's see here. Importance of salesmanship in business. Five steps in salesmanship. 1 is most ignored is credibility. We want to make sure that we're not overselling, back-end selling, lying, manipulating, and cheating, but we are credible. 2 is emotional attachment. Make sure that we have a connection of what we like and don't like about a matter, appreciating what's the same, and especially appreciating, quantifying the differences that exist. And then, of course, looking at the reasons that this happens and quantifying those. What impact overall in a microcosm are we having? And then what capabilities do I have that are synergistic or supplementary to providing value to that situation? That's where salesmanship comes in. So exciting to have everyone. Let me see here. I'm going to try one more guest, and then we are going to get ready for Clubhouse at 3 o'clock today. We're going to get ready for training on Friday, Ask and Attract. The playbook carries all of these on Spotify, featured there, Entrepreneur featured there, featured on every platform. The playbook, download it, like it, share it. That podcast has everything from millionaires, billionaires, entrepreneurs, celebrities, athletes, entertainers, and all my trainings. How could you ask for more? Anyway, all right, we were trying to get our friend empathetic.us in here. It is not connecting, so we'll take one more question, and then we will see you at 3 o'clock today on Clubhouse. There we go. What are the requirements to get into Clubhouse? You need to be invited onto Clubhouse, so reach out to your friends, etc., and see if they'll invite you in. It's growing quickly. We'd love to have you on there. If you're having difficulties, email me. Maybe I can find someone in our community to help you as well. I'm limited. I don't have any invites left, but they'll keep on giving them. So make sure that we're there. All right, everyone. It's been fun. A little Monday morning jolt of energy before the 3 o'clock Clubhouse. Friday's training is on Ask and Attract. Get also playbook releases today from training last week. All the trainings are up there. The playbook's on Spotify, Entrepreneur, every platform. Enjoy, rejoice, have faith. Let's all support Crystal as well. And remember, everyone, be kind to your future self and do good deeds. I'll either see you on Clubhouse at 3 o'clock or tomorrow, 8 a.m. on IG. Thanks so much.